what can you use printable library cards for? Let's see what I come up with. Hi, Sherls here. Thank you for stopping by on my channel and welcome or welcome back. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I have some printable library cards in my Etsy and coffee shop. One of them is this vintage Christmas library cards and pockets. There are 20 distinct designs in these vintage Christmas library cards and pockets. Along with it, I also released some freebies that you can get in my coffee shop. The question is, what can you use this for? The easiest one is, of course, to use it as it is intended to, as a library card and the pocket, just like a library pocket in this vintage book. Library cards are a thing of the past. I don't think you will see it in new library books. In the printable, you have this as the pocket front and this long white rectangle attached on the bottom. This is important, so don't cut it off. It is the part that will become the back of the pocket. I already cut my printable, so you don't have to watch me cutting it. To make the pocket, we need to fold along these 3 lines. Then we are going to fold this up. The back of this side will show up above the front pocket. If you mind about the white page, go ahead and print the free background page I included in both the kit and freebie. The background I included in the kit has direction, so be careful when printing it. You want the back to be upside down, so when it is folded, it will face the correct way. I can't speak for all the printers available. The printers I had and am currently using print the head first like this. So when I'm printing the other side, I will put my paper this way and it will print the other side correctly, which is upside down. When I cut this pocket and glue it together, both sides will face the correct direction. Of course, you can print it in dyed paper or brown paper. If you forgot to print the background page and you already cut your paper, ink this white part. I'm going to do just that for my pocket here. I don't need to ink all over this area. Only the part that's showing up is enough. If you like the top of your pocket opening to have more strength, lift this white strip above the pocket. Fold along the top of the front pocket and glue it to the back. Make sure to glue to the edges so it won't catch whatever is slid inside the pocket. If you like, you can also adhere a strip of invisible tape to make sure the gap is smooth. Then, glue these 2 flaps into the back pocket. I like to glue my flap hugging the edge of paper. In my personal opinion, it will give a more finished look. Now my library card pocket is done. This is the main assembly step of this library card pocket. The first use of this pocket is, of course, as a pocket. We can adhere it to a page, glue 2 opposite edges to make a belly band behind it, or glue 3 edges and leave the back as another pocket. And that's what I'm going to use this pocket for. I already decided that I want to use a page from this old book. By the way, this Christmas book is interesting. Instead of being bound in the fold of the paper, it is bound around a 1/4 inch from the fold, and hence there are these holes. I'm going to keep these interesting holes and I'm going to fold it around here such that I'm not cutting too much of this image. And then I'm going to adhere this pocket on this page. thinking of leaving it into a side pocket like this, so I will apply adhesive on these 3 edges. And maybe before that, I'm just thinking that I want to put an adhesive tape around these 2 flaps, so when I insert something behind it, it won't get stuck on these edges here. You don't have to do this, but this is a practice that I've been doing since I'm making scrapbook album, and it's been really helpful to make sure that my photo or whatever I put inside my pocket or behind my pocket can go in and out very smoothly. And now it's done. I have a pocket here and I have another pocket here. Library card pocket is different from a typical pocket. It has its own bag, so it can be used as a standalone or a floating pocket. In the digital, I left this area white because this pocket is intended to be glued on a page just like a library card pocket, and I don't want to waste your ink. To make this pocket into a floating pocket, I need to cover up this side. And because I printed my pocket in a copy paper, I want to add thickness so this pocket will be sturdier. I'm going to glue it on a book page first. Now I'm going to pick a page from my vintage winter background kit. There are 25 background pages in this kit and a lined paper that you can print on top of the background page to make a lined writing journal page. These backgrounds are thin enough so you can write on top of it. Let's see what page will work best for this pocket. This is a little bit too big. But this house, no, I don't want to cut in the middle. Oh, actually, I think this one will work well. It's perfect. So this is what I'm going to use. I already glued a background behind my pocket. Now I can use it as a floating pocket with a journal spot on the back. And this gives me an idea of the next application of this library pocket. Outer paperclip. The easiest way to make an outer paperclip with this pocket is to adhere a paper clip behind the pocket, then slide a piece of paper big enough to cover the outer loop of the paper clip and adhere it well. I like to hold my paper clip with tape before adhering to the paper. This is how I usually done it. And you can position your paper clip anywhere. It doesn't have to be on the top of the piece. Then I'm going to use my glue to adhere this paper really well on the paper clip like this. I personally don't like to see this exposed part, but this is for sure is the easiest outer paper clip you can make with this library pocket or card. I cut a piece of vintage winter background twice wider than the library card. Then I'm going to glue it behind this card with the right side up. This printed side will be covered, but it is what I intended to do. Then I'm going to fold the excess paper along the side of the card. I have a paper clip on a piece of paper that's as wide as the background page. To complete this outer paper clip, all I need to do is to glue this paper clip to the page like this. Before that, I'm going to glue a cardstock behind the background page. The reason is I want to use this side as a writing spot, and it won't be easy to write on top of the paper clip. The thick paper will give me a nice support to write on top of the paperclip. And this is the other outer paperclip style you can make with this library card and pocket. I have this pocket that I already backed with a book page. Next, I'm going to cut it from the top left corner to the bottom right corner. For this piece, I'm going to fold this flap in and glue it underneath the front pocket. Now, can you guess what are these? Decorate these two pieces and now you have two cute corner bookmarks. You can even adhere it to a page to make a corner pocket. I don't have to tell you that you can use the library card as a tuck spot or a pocket, right? Without the top, you can turn the library card as a belly band too. The other obvious utility of the library card is, of course, as a journal card. This is the journal card I made using the pocket. I cut off the flaps and the back, then use the pocket front for my journal card. If you like, you can also expand it like this one. First, tear the library card or pocket. Put your finger covering the image you want to keep, then use your dominant hand to tear. One thing I noticed from tearing paper is the page that's torn down will be the side that shows the paper core. This is a good paper to show what I mean. I'm going to tear this right side up, and you can see that the one that's on the bottom shows the paper core. And if I tear the left side up, here you can see that the one that's going down showing the paper core. So be careful which way that you want the paper core to show. Next, I'm going to glue this on a book page, but before that, I want to ink the edges of this paper. When working on the project, I like to keep the theme of the element consistent. In this case, I'm going to use the Christmas Carol book page. And I'm going to align it to the corner just to make sure that I have a straight edge here. Then I realized that instead of gluing this bottom part all the way down like this journal card, I can just glue the three edges and make it into a pocket. Now it's almost done, and the middle part will be very flimsy. The top and the bottom has two pieces of paper, but the middle only have one. So what I like to do next is to glue this on another piece of book page. I already cut the excess book pages, and now I can find a background to complete this journal card. These are the vintage winter background that I have in my shop. I'm just going to look through to find a journal card that looks cute on this. I think I like this background because it has this cute kind of house, and it will go well with this snowman. Now I'm just going to glue this. My skinny journal card is done. I have a nice pocket here, and I have a beautiful writing spot on the back. I can use this as is, or I can decorate it further. I can also use this for the next utility of this library card and pocket. Tag. To turn this into a tag, I just need to attach the pulley thing on the top. First, I want to shape the top part. I'm going to use my tag template for this. I have a lot of tag template freebies on my Ko-fi page. I also have a tutorial sharing some ideas on using the tag template. You can find the links in the description box. My text is done. Of course, you can also use the library pocket front to make a tag. For this next idea, I already cut the flaps of my pocket as well as the backing. Then I'm going to use my DIY decal edge ruler to tear it from one corner to the other corner. Now I'm going to glue this on a book page like this. I still have some edges that's not properly glued and I left it on purpose. My next step is I'm going to take this Christmas ephemera that I got from Swap or Happy Mail to embellish this page. As you can see here, I tend to put a tiny bit of glue on my ephemera. This will give me flexibility to arrange the item as I wish when I change my mind. Next, I'm going to properly glue all the pieces. Now my book plate is ready to be used for a journal cover. If you like, you can also use this for a journal card. You can use the library card and the pocket card as a card topper. Make it as simple or as decorated as you like. You can even make something like this as a card topper. Lastly, you can use this as a notepad or mini journal cover like I have here. That's all the variety ideas to use these library cards and pockets I could think of. We have a total of 12 ideas. Notepad cover or mini journal cover, floating pocket page, corner bookmark or corner pocket, book plate which you can use for a journal cover, journal card or card topper, outer paper clip, and this is another outer paper clip. It has a writing spot on the back, card topper, a pocket which then you can turn into a pocket on the back or a belly band, tag, journal card, an extended one, or just a simple journal card. And you can also use this to make a belly band and a tuck spot. There are lots of other ideas out there that have yet to come to my mind. Can you think of more ideas? Please share it with me. Thank you for watching and happy crafting. Bye!